everyone. So now we are going to do one more lab. As many student is requesting for DHCP, so we are going to do one DHCP lab here again. What we will do, I will take one device, one router here. We can say this is a router R1, and I will take one switch here. Let me take one switch here, one switch here, and then I will connect here from here to here, from here to here. Okay. And we can say this is a switch 2, switch 1, and this one I will take as a switch 2. These are the two switch. We have the computer here. I can say I have some devices here, I have some devices here, and let me connect. This device should get the IP from the DHCP server. We have two different network here. That's why we are using router to make the communication between different network. So what will be the network we are using? I will write here. This side I will use 192.168.1.1/24, and this side I will use 192.168.2.1/24. So this will be the gateway. This IP will be the gateway to all this computer, and this IP will be gateway for all this computer. And here I cannot see the port. If you want to enable the port, go preference and click this one, always show the port. So you will have the port. You can see this router is having F0/0, this router is having F0/1. So now we need to do this configuration. First you need to assign this IP to this interface, you need to assign this IP to this interface. After that you need to do the DHCP configuration here. You will do DHCP configuration 2 here. Here for this side you will do one DHCP configuration, for this side you will do another one. Like here we can say, here I will say like LAN 1, and here I will say LAN 2. We have LAN local area network we have, but they have the different subnet. So we use the router to make the communication between different subnet, and also we need to get the IP from this router. So how we can configure? We will configure DHCP server one time for this subnet, one time for this subnet. Okay, so let me go to this router. I will go to this router CLI console of this router, and I will do the configuration. Basic configuration. First I will change the name of the router. I can say this one is a R1. After that I am going to assign the IP interface F0/0. I will write here IP address, and whatever IP we have, 192.168.1.1, give space 255.255.255.0. I will write here no shut. I will go to another interface. This one I am saying F0/1. I will assign the IP here, IP address 192.168.2.1, give space 255.255.255.0. we will write no shut. Okay, so just I assign the IP here. Now I need to configure the DHCP. So I will write here IP DHCP pool. Any name we can give. I will write here LAN 1. Okay, because I told here this is for LAN 1. So here I will configure the DHCP for LAN 1. So I give the name as a LAN 1. After that we will write network, and we need to write the network ID. So here we are using 1.1. So network ID will be 192.168.1.0. So this is a network ID, and whatever subnet mask you want to give, you can put that one. Example, I want to give this one. And what will be the gateway? You will write default router and give the gateway. This router interface will be gateway for all this machine. So I will write here default router. I will put this IP here 192.168.1.1. That's all. If you need any DNS server, you have any DNS server, put that DNS server IP. Example, if I have 8.8.8 as a DNS, then we can write DNS-server and put that IP. That's all. This is for LAN 1 DHCP server. And if you want to exclude, you can write IP DHCP exclude IP address. Which address you want to exclude? Because here you already configure 1.1 here. So you don't want to give this IP to any machine, so you will exclude. So we can use some range. We can say starting from 192.168.1.1 till 1.10, don't give this IP. Okay, reserve this IP, don't give this IP to anyone. After this you can give the IP. So we can reserve this later. We have any other device, like we have the printer, scanner, server, we will give the static IP to the devices. So we can use from this range. Okay, So this is a configuration for LAN 1. This side configuration done. Now you can go and check. You will get the IP. Okay. LAN device get the IP. You can see 192.168.1.11. LAN side get the IP. You can check here. LAN 1 side. LAN 2 we will not get the IP because LAN 2 we did not configure. Here you are getting. If you go here also, you can check. You are getting here also. And if you go here, you will get here also. See, you are getting. But here if you check, because this side I did not configure here, you will not get the IP because I did not configure here. So now I need to do this configuration also. So here I will do same thing, IP DHCP pool. I will give here different name like LAN 2. Then here also same network, write the network ID 192.168.2.0, give space, write subnet mask, what subnet mask you want to give, then what gateway you want to give, write default router, and router interface we will give, so they will get this IP as a gateway. And if you have DNS, you can write DNS server, whatever the DNS you put that one. That's all. This is the router to configuration. If you want to exclude, you can write IP DHCP exclude, and what IP you want to exclude, you can write that range. If you want to exclude single IP, you can write single IP. If you want to exclude set of IP, you can give here. I am saying exclude from here to here, means 2.1 to 2.10. Okay, and after that I can save the configuration. Then if you go here this you can see we get the IP. If you go here and check here, you will get the IP. Before it is not working, now you are getting the IP 2.12, here 2.11. If you check, go here desktop and here go and click here, you can see 2.13. You can see here 2.14. Okay, you can ping from here, like you can say ping 192.168.2.14 and you can see reply will come. This machine will ping to this machine. This machine is having 2.14. So first packet will be dropped for the ARP address resolution protocol, but after that it will work. You can see now it is working. So what we learn here, we learn how to configure the DHCP server in CISCO router. And here we have this, in this interface we have the different DHCP server is running. Here you have different DHCP server. In this one we configure two DHCP server, LAN 1 and LAN 2, and we taken this one as a gateway for LAN 1 DHCP, and this one we taken the gateway as a LAN 2 DHCP. Okay, so this way we can configure. If you face any issue, write in the comments or WhatsApp us, our team is going to support you. This is simple. Okay, so let me stop now.